It's been a very long time, but the memories are coming back. It's amazing. How are you?
How are you? You okay?
Yeah,
you all right?
Yeah,
Doing well?
It's nice to be back.
Good.
It's nice to be
We've
back.
got a little surprise for you.
Yeah?
Do you want to come and see it?
Let's go.
This is for you.
Yeah?
This is what you earned.
Wow. Ready?
When you're ready. Well done, Charlie. Well done. You've made it to the wall.
Thank you very much. That's amazing. That day was going to be with me for the rest of my life. I remember getting called up from the assistant manager, Albert, saying that I'm going to be in the squad, not really knowing that I was going to play. I was just happy to be involved, and it came towards the back 15 minutes of the game, and I was warming up, and the boss said, he called me over, and it was my moment, really, and they were chanting my name as well, which gave me massive confidence going onto the pitch.
Great ball over the top. Pepe is onside. Oh, and it's the youngster Charlie Patino off the bench.
What a moment for him.
Yeah, it was just amazing, and what I loved most was the whole team came and celebrated with me, even the goalie as well. You can see this place is just like a family club, and it's like a home to me, and I've enjoyed every minute of it.
The lads, they walk past this board every day, and the challenge for us is you know, who's going to be here and who's going to be here and who's going to be here. It never stops. It's the challenge that we all aspire to contribute towards, you know.
The whole of Hale End are so proud of you, and we will be right behind you, following your whole career and pushing you forward, because that's what we do, and you've always been part of the family. So for us, you are an inspiration to all these other youngsters.
The scholarship, I embraced it. I took the confidence of being retained into my performances in games, into training. I had my chest held high, wanting to carry on doing well. The step from Hale End to London Colney it's going to be more full-on, but it's really enjoyable. You're with your mates, you're with friends that you've been here at Hale End with, and now you've all gone up to London Colney. It's just an amazing feeling.
Ketty takes full advantage.
Saka.
Smith Rowe. Oh, Arsenal have done it again.
It's the final week at Hale End for Arsenal's under-16 scholars before their transition to full-time football at London Colney. The move to Colney represents a major turning point in their lives as football takes centre stage as a professional career. With that will come increased attention from the press. And to prepare the boys for this, the week begins at Emirates Stadium for their first experience of media training.
If I ask you at the end of the day what you've looked at on here, you'll remember a tiny percentage of it by the end of the day. If people can't remember what you're saying, it's a bit of a waste of time. What we're going to look at in this session is how we can leave the audience remembering what we've said, leave the audience liking us.
The relationship between footballers and the press can be complex. And media training is often perceived as a way to teach players to limit their emotions and guard against being caught out. But in the modern age of football, the opposite can be the reality.
I'm going to give you an example. We've all been picked for our first World Cup squad. What kind of things are they going to say when I ask them how it feels to get picked for the World Cup?
I was ecstatic, you know.
Grateful. Feels good.
Grateful, feels good?
The mum was buzzing.
Generic. So what can those players put in their interview that's more than the generic, the personal? In a few minutes, you're all going to do an interview, and you're all going to choose something you can talk about. How did you find out you'd been called up for England?
My mum just looks at me and starts shouting, "You got called up, you got called up." And literally I just started running around the house screaming.
So it was quite a long journey to St George's, so that car journey, you've got butterflies, nervous, and then especially when you drive in, just more feeling.
Tell me how you found out you got your scholar.
We were just having a teams meeting. What I see was just Per. He had a sad face, and I was wondering to myself, have I actually been released? Out of nowhere, he starts smiling and he says, "Congratulations, Brian, that you've got a scholar." So I was really proud.
Then when I got to the meeting, Saka had a fat smile on his face. He couldn't keep it in. And Adam was just there smiling at me. And I knew I was going to get my scholar.
The moment the call finished, it just didn't hit me really. Like, now when I'm going to Colney seeing it, now it's starting to hit me more, like how far we've come, because we're very lucky, like Arsenal Football Club, like this has happened. Like, we're 16-year-olds playing for Arsenal Football Club. There's a million other kids around the world that would wish to be in our position.
Back at Hale End, some special guests have been spotted by the 15s. Some of the first team are out on the pitches as part of their journey towards gaining their coaching badges.
Very good. Cover position, good position, huh? Assistant position.
He's not there. And then he's right here, bro. On the ball with the shoes on.
Shaka's there.
Oh!
Shaka's there, look.
That's El Neni.
Shaka's there, can you see?
Where's Shaka?
Look, in front of the
I
two
can see him, I
coaches.
can see him. That's why he's improved a lot over the years, you know.
I like how Cedric stepped up for like Tomiyasu.
And Shaka with the goal against United.
And his mindset's really, it's up there. Yeah. I'm watching it.
Under 16s player Ramari is watching from the sidelines, which has been a familiar sight at Hale End over the past 2 seasons. The promising forward has been ruled out with a serious injury and has not managed to play a single minute since joining the club nearly 2 years ago. During that period, has watched on as his teammates create a unique bond on the pitch.
I call him a very unique child in the sense of, I feel like he is mature above his years. From when he was probably about 2, even in nursery, they were like, yeah, we've never seen anything like it. He's very lateral. He didn't feel that at his previous club that the pathway was very clear. And so he actually made the decision that he wanted to see what else is out there where he can push on and get that extra development. For him to say at that point, as a 13-year-old, I don't see a pathway. He's always been that little bit more mature.
Arsenal saw, but he signed up from Watford. I think, was it like 5 million, wasn't it? That's something crazy. It's it, man.
He got injured in the January of 2020, unfortunately. He joined officially after those conversations about October. Grateful because I actually joined him as an injured player.
Finding the right opportunity was a happy moment for Ramari, but it also marked the beginning of a difficult period, as the severity of his injury became clear.
It's been a very long road. His initial injury, which was misdiagnosed, then it turned out he had to have an operation. He had 2 additional stress fractures along the way of recovery. I think he probably questioned himself in terms of, will I be back running? Because he wasn't even running 2 years ago.
Despite his injury, Ramari has spent his free time with the team throughout the last 2 seasons, travelling to away games and supporting from the dugout. During media training, most spoke of their scholarship decision or a call-up to their national team, but Ramari has only got challenging moments to speak about from his time at Arsenal so far.
It's very difficult, especially mentally. I just love football. I just want to be playing football. And just to find out I've got a serious injury is just not what I want to be hearing, because I just want to be out on the pitch enjoying what I love most and just being happy.
Although he hasn't played a minute for the club yet, Ramari was still offered a scholarship, and this has played an important role in his recovery.
That has allowed him to focus and take his time to come back. If he hadn't had that, I feel like he would have put too much pressure on himself to be back. They've always said from day one, there's no rush, there's no pressure, just make sure when you come back, you're back.
Not for the first time, Ramari is close to returning to full fitness, but with 2 years of frustration, nobody is taking anything for granted. But he's chasing the opportunity to finally play a competitive game at Hale End, alongside a group who love and support him.
Is he back soon? I saw him running the other night. just wrapped around the pitch. Like, it's always just nice to see him running. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
I know he's so determined to step on that pitch and actually play. And I think it's close by, and I think I may actually cry when it actually happens because it's been such a long road for him. And I know he's just dying to get back out there. I really, really hope that we're there to witness it.
Under-16 centre-back Max was unsuccessful in the scholarship process earlier in the season, but has since gained a scholar at Colchester United and found himself in a new position on the pitch. Today, he returns to Hale End for a final goodbye to his teammates.
What's happening, Max? You good? Yeah. Good to see you, man. You training with us tonight?
No. I don't think I'm allowed to train, to be honest. But just came in to send off the boys.
Oh, that's good, that's good. You going to be here for the whole session?
Oh, yeah, I'm staying for the session, yeah.
Okay, that's good, that's good.
Yay!
How you doing?
Yeah,
You good?
good.
Congratulations.
Cheers.
Good for you. Good for you. Happy?
Yeah, it's decent. It's
Yeah.
a bit now.
Huh?
Number 4 now.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah, they said number 8 as well. They said they could see me set playing as number 8 as well.
Go on, Maxie.
So it's decent.
Good, mate. You're a good footballer, a good brain, right?
Yeah, no, I heard some match reports and that said you've done really, really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm buzzing.
Scored a penalty on week as well.
Oh, it's like you're on pens, man.
No, I won a penalty so that I only take it.
Yeah.
My last trial game, I thought I'd just take it and scored it.
Oh, brilliant, mate. So pleased, yeah.
For me, this is pretty much for the last 6 years. Has been like where I've been every day, like what I've committed to. So I'm obviously really good mates with all the boys, really close to all the coaches. So I thought I'd have to come back and say bye, just to wish them all the best luck for the future. Declan number 4. That's where I'm playing now.
Oh yeah, no, I heard about that. Don't you worry about that.
About 8's a bit too much.
You've got to run more.
Yeah, that's a bit too much for me.
Scholarships at Arsenal are not easily given out, and often the difference between being awarded and missing out is very close. With regular starts in the team throughout the season and some strong performances, Max's decision was a tough one to take. But he rose to the challenge, showing a lot of character and quickly began trials elsewhere.
Well done, Max. Good lad. And the personality and character you're showing, I think, is hats off to you, you know? In the end, this moment doesn't define you, the decision doesn't define you, but this moment and what you're doing and how you're growing from it will help you in the future. So I wanted to point out for Max, because you can clap him for that.
The coaches here have helped me a lot with my stuff, and now that's helped me to go into like my next stage of Colchester and try and succeed there. So yeah, it's definitely helped me. I went into Colchester, there's only like 2 weeks left of the season. You're thinking, if this isn't it, then where'd you go from that? So obviously there's a bit more nerves in the game and it means a bit more to you. You realise that as soon as you try and trial for other clubs, like how hard it is. When I found out I got a scholarship at Colchester, I was in school. My dad rang me. He never normally rings me in the day, so I knew something could happen. Me and my mum and dad, like my brother and my sister, celebrated it. No, yeah, that was proper happy for me.
Do Harrison! Minus from now on. I'm worried about that minus. Yo!
Yeah, I miss Hale End obviously, because I've been there for 6 years, it's been part of like my life. So obviously I'm going to miss all the boys, I miss like all the coaches and that. So obviously, yeah, it'll be sad to leave them, but it's like onwards and upwards from here.
If someone was to get released, I think I wouldn't say it's the end of the world. I wouldn't down tools if you've got released. I'd say just keep fighting, keep working on your dreams, and hopefully one day you'll fulfil that.
You've been my centre-back partner for, what, 6 years almost. I think all of the boys will definitely miss you, and like good luck in your journey, what's happening next. Yeah, I think you'll always be a part of us, and we just want to thank you for everything you've done, and good luck in your journey. So the visit from all of us to you. All of us have signed it, I think.
I just want to say like thank you, obviously the last 6 years would have been like a big part of me, so I just want to say thank you for that. Good luck obviously next year and that. Colney.
Big boy, man. CDM now.
Yeah, man, that's cool. Still. My captain always.
We've named today Graduation Day. It is a celebrating day. It's a day to be together and enjoy the day together.
Before the squad can relax and enjoy the day, they're briefed on how to prepare during the summer break so they're ready for their first season at Colney.
If you get an off-season and a pre-season under your belt, you are less likely to be injured within a season. You are more likely to stay injury-free, which allows you to go into far more development opportunities and hopefully play a lot more games. I can't emphasise this enough. The off-season programme will be incredibly important to how well you do next season.
Having seen firsthand how injuries can cruelly affect players' chances, the boys will need to do all they can to avoid them during the most important year of their footballing careers to date.
Yeah, we are going to have a quick presentation for someone in this room, and it's for someone that's had a slightly different journey than everyone else whilst being here at Hale End.
Whilst the end of the season would normally be the time to award the Player of the Year or Golden Boot, things are done a little differently here.
The three lads that want to come up, just Rom, come up here as well. We're all really proud of you, mate.
With Romari back in full training and among the substitutes for the final game of the season, the boys are excited to see him return.
I remember the last time I played with you before Arsenal at County, because of course we lived near each other. I just remember when we saying when we come to Arsenal we're going to link up, but been waiting to see you on the pitch, and now you're finally back. I remember you talking to my dad the other week about how you had so many setbacks. I'm proud of you.
It's really great to have you back. I know that you've worked really hard to be here. It's great for you to be on the pitch, and I remember when you scored against me in the Dome in Watford. Let's hope that now you can be scoring for us. I know you deserve this, and we're really happy to have you back, and we hope that you can show yourself and be a great part of the team next season. So this is for you.
Just thank you to everyone for making it a much easier journey than it could have been. It's just supporting me all the way and keeping me positive and motivated me and pushing me to my limits.
Okay, boys, boots on, yeah? Let's go. Let's enjoy the morning. You ever seen Maradona do this? Nah, but he knocks it about 30 foot in the air. I trust you, look. Didn't move my feet, I just moved my head.
To finish off their last ever training session at Hale End, there's another round of volley practice.
Jamie, don't count. Play.
No, Joshua.
Oh, Rowdy.
No way! Oh.
Hey, get out. There you go, that's the throw.
Mount!
Oh. Minus some points. Yeah!
Oh!
Rebound! Oh!
Yeah, Brian! Love it! Love it, Brian! Top.
Yeah! One more. That's the
oh, what save, Brian. Come on, strikers.
That throw was a bit...
A few decent efforts, but it's left to Romari to remind the boys what he's all about.
Oh, there we go.
That was wonderful.
The team have one final farewell to say to another teammate who wasn't successful in the scholarship process. Mackay is a popular player in the squad and a great example to all the boys.
As soon as you join, it's allowed them a lot.
That's lovely.
Yeah, today is graduation day. I've been here for 10 years now. I've seen this place grow. This building wasn't here when I first come. There was a little hut, wasn't it, when we first joined? This has been my second home for 10 years and I'm saying goodbye to it.
Most of us started from when we were young. Honestly, I didn't think I would make it this far. This place is where I started football. This is my home.
I've been coming here, 4 times a week, for 10 years, so I am going to miss it, to be fair, the parents and the boys. Obviously, when he goes to London Colney, we don't go as much. I won't know what to do with myself, but I will still come and support you.
Due to Colney's distance from London, a number of the boys will move out of home and live with host families nearer to the training ground.
I'm dreading the day he actually moves out to the host family. It wasn't an easy decision because obviously he's been my baby for so long, and having him leave that home is quite daunting for me. Not only on the pitch, but just as an individual. He's just an all-round good guy. He's a good boy, and I'm just really proud of the man he's become.
We haven't had the host family meeting yet, but I'm sure they'd be nice. I'm going to miss him when he goes.
I think my mum played a huge part in my life. I couldn't thank her more, and she's done everything for me. Yeah, like today, when I saw her on the pitch, taking a picture of her, made me smile. Made me smile. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, it's amazing.
Of all the games to end the season on, of course, it had to be a North London derby.
So I've been fortunate enough to have been with this age group for a number of years now. Okay, some of you I've known since you were this big, yeah? And I've been lucky enough to see and work with you a lot over these years.
Whatever happens, you know, I want to sit down and think that hopefully those kids can look back in 2 years' time and go, the 2 years they had with us at Hale End was the most fun they've had here. If those kids can say that, we've done half a good job, but...
It's a derby, all right? Last game at Hale End, some of us been here since the start, we're a team. And no matter what, come on boys, this is us. On 3, Arsenal. 1, 2, 3, Arsenal!
We leave it all out there, no matter what happens. Go do everything you need to do to win the game now.
From the first time I came to Arsenal, I just knew I wanted to be a part of this club. I just felt like I belong here.
I never really thought of the future that much. I just wanted to think, let's just focus on the trial now. Let's just get this done. Every day I was just thinking, I couldn't really sleep.
You've been a pleasure to work with, pleasure to be around, and the moments that I remember aren't always the lifting the cup.
As the game ticks on to the latter stages, it's looking like it's ending in stalemate. But the boys are so keen to win it for the team, the coaches, and especially for Romari, who's waiting patiently on the touchline, desperately hoping for his chance before the season ends in a matter of minutes.
Since I joined Arsenal, I haven't played a single game. I'm just waiting for the day to come.
It's part of the journey, you don't have control over it.
Well, son, we're proud of you. Enjoy it, yeah?
It's about how you get through it and how you come out the other side.
And you do look back on your journey, you think the tough bits as well, because that's going to help you, because life is tough. It is tough. And it's also very joyful when you get the things that you really want to try and achieve, yeah? Been a joy to watch you grow as young people, as well as footballers. And I do really feel like I'm blessed. As young people, it's all in front of you. Well done. Really nice. Done really well. Well done this season. Well done.
Here, right here. Goal scorer. Ethan, remember the name of him. And this guy here, man.
You got fans over there, Lou.
I always miss this place. My coaches, my teammates, everyone at Hale End has helped me to become the player I am today.
It is a little bit nerve-wracking, but I'm ready. I'm ready to go to Colney, honestly.
I want you to be proud of yourselves and each other, and remember to stay kids and kids and keep that spirit of the game in everything you do.
But where am I going? Do you know? Anyone know?
Welcome.
No.